Hey guys, so today I'm gonna give you guys last updates on the new Aang movie before it drops on Paramount Plus this Saturday. At least at the time I'm recording this, it is July 23rd, 2026. So first here, I'm pretty sure most of you guys are already aware of this. Actually, in fact, I'm pretty sure all of you guys are aware of this. So the Avatar Aang movie is getting a limited theatrical release. It's only going to be shown at 2 AMC theaters, one in New York and one in Los Angeles. It will only be shown 3 times a day, and it will only be there for 7 days. It will stay there from the 24th to the 31st of this month. So that is pretty unfortunate. But for me, while I am glad that this is actually getting put up in theaters, at the same time though, I just feel very disappointed that it's only going to be limited and it's only going to be shown at 2 theaters, and yeah, it's not going to be shown at any other theaters in this country. But honestly, I think this film should be in theaters everywhere. Not after seeing that stunning trailer that we got like 2 weeks ago. But I guess I'll just have to wait for it to come to Paramount Plus, which will already be dropping like this Saturday, at least. Well, at the time I'm recording this, it'll be this Saturday, 2 days from now. So yeah, the film will be getting played in theaters, and also it will be screened at San Diego Comic-Con tomorrow. While here, for anyone who doesn't live near like California areas or New York, then you're just gonna have to wait to stream it on Paramount Plus, or if you just don't want to go to the theaters and watch it, and just waste your money on, or basically like if all the tickets are sold out, then you're just gonna have to wait for it to just hit Paramount Plus, and that is pretty unfortunate, because honestly I think this film should not be on Paramount Plus. It should be in theaters, like I've been saying for months. But that is the unfortunate world we're living in, and we should all be lucky that Paramount is even doing this in the first place, that we're even getting a limited theatrical release for the Aang movie. So the least we should do is just at least be grateful that this is even heading to theaters in the first place. Yeah, the other thing AMC had down here are just images of the movie. I won't really talk about those that much. So yeah, but before we get into like the other stuff, I'm just gonna read the film's plot synopsis again. Avatar Aang, the world's last airbender, learns of an ancient power that could save his culture from extinction. With the help of his friends, he embarks on a global quest to find it before it falls into the wrong hands and threatens to upend the peace they sacrifice everything to achieve. Now with that taken care of, now let's go and check out the merchandise for the film that have been revealed, and there really isn't much, so I'm just gonna go pull them up right now. So first we got the book covers for the Avatar Aang movie books, and to be honest, I like these book covers are lazy, like all in the same backgrounds, like as the poster, like they all resemble the poster, like this. I'm like, in fact, this one resembles like that image that was leaked earlier this year, like back in March when Target leaked the whole shirt line. And then for the official activity book, and basically for all of these books, like all 3 of these books, they all have the characters making the same, like it's all the same renders of the characters, and all of these books are just represented in this boring background filter. And this is what I don't like about marketing for like these modern movies, is that they have to make the book covers look as simplistic as possible. But you know what? That's not really important. These are just children's books. It's not like I really am going to care much about it. It's for children. All of these books come out in the fall. So yeah, let's move on to the next thing. So next we have the t-shirts. And yeah, most of the t-shirts that you're seeing here are mostly from like the ones that Target leaked, except they were updated. So yeah, we have the shirts here, and yeah, there's a lot of them here. You can get like sweatshirts, tank tops, regular t-shirts. It's just there's a lot of them listed here. I don't know why some of these are listed for ridiculously high prices, such as this one of Adult Zuko. It's like sweater. And you also get baseball tees. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, let's move on to the next round of merch. So right here, and I think this is the final line of merch that we have for the new Aang movie. And like I said earlier, there really isn't much that we have because this film's heading to streaming. So whatever what was manufactured is probably all we're getting. Funko Pops of Aang, Zuko, Katara, Toph, Sokka, and Togga. And then finally we got Aang in the Avatar state, which would be web exclusive. So yeah, that was it with all the merchandise. Now let's talk about the film's soundtrack. So I'm gonna go pull it up right now. So here is the soundtrack cover for the new Aang movie. There really is nothing for me to say about the image right here. It's literally just the film's poster, but they just added little elements and details here. But yeah, Jeremy Zuckerman will be composing the soundtrack. He did the soundtrack for The Last Airbender, The Legend of Korra, and he'll be doing the soundtrack for Seven Havens. So yeah. The soundtrack will be dropping tomorrow digitally, as well there will be a vinyl release in the fall, and some studio named Millen Records will be has worked on the soundtrack. The listings have been revealed for the soundtrack, but I do not want to go over them because apparently there are spoilers to the film, and it basically like just goes over like the key details on the movie, so I don't really want to cover that. And I don't want to spoil myself with that. So with that concludes my video. The Avatar Aang movie will be releasing in theaters tomorrow. The film will be 1 hour 39 minutes and is rated PG. The film drops this Saturday. I cannot wait for it to come out. I'll be watching it Saturday night with my popcorn and my soda. And unfortunately, no popcorn buckets, no soda caps. Unfortunately, because the film is not being released in theaters anymore. Technically it is, but it's a limited release. It is not a full release. Let's see how it does at the box office. Maybe Paramount may reconsider, but we'll never know. So yeah, with that said, I conclude this video off, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.